In today's video, we are going to be discussing how to begin your fitness journey. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Musa back with another video. Now, in the title right there, how to begin your fitness journey, step number 1 is in the title itself, begin. Just start. Overthinking, oh, should I do this? What training program do I need? Do I need a coach? Do I need a this? Do I need a that? No, just sign up and go to the gym. That is the first step and probably the most important step. Just start. Start small, guys. You don't need to be going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week, even 4 times a week as a beginner. As a beginner, I would recommend 3 days out of the week. I would say every other day is perfect. You can do full body training Monday, you can do full body training Wednesday, you can do full body training Friday, and then you can enjoy your weekend. So every other day. I feel like the key to starting small is something you can sustain as a beginner. I know some people, they start and they think, oh, I'm on the source, nigga, I can go twice a day and all that kind of, no, you ain't. You have no experience in this. You're starting fresh. The key is to improve gradually over time. The first thing is obviously starting, and then the second thing is actually falling in love with the whole working out, going to the gym. So I suggest start small. 3 days a week is more than enough. You know, full body, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or if you want to do something else that's not that, you can do push Monday, you can do pull Wednesday, and then legs Friday. But of course, I would advise you to train each muscle group twice. But either way, I'm not going to complain. As long as you're in the gym 3 times a week, do whatever you feel like doing. You know, if you want to just do first couple of months, just get familiar with the equipment and stuff, which I recommend you do. That's totally fine. Another thing to focus on is form over weights. Now, I see a lot of people going into the gym making the mistake of ego lifting. They take their egos into the gym as in, I need to lift as heavy as possible with correct form. Yes, I think people just go, I need to lift as heavy as possible, and they don't want to add the end part with the right form. Because at the end of the day, this whole fitness journey thing, it is a journey. It is about consistency. It is about over time, how can I develop and get that dream physique? And the best way to do that is consistency over a long period of time. Make that progressive overload week, month, year after year, instead of going into gym, taking your ego, lifting crazy weights. After a month or 2, you get injured, you're out for 3 to 6 months. It's not worth it. The best thing is to slow and steady. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Like, it really does. I've been training since I was 15, but consistently for the last 8 years, and I've never had like a major, touch wood, major injury that's taken me out the gym for more than, let's say, a week or 2 at max, if it's like an illness or something. But as for like muscle, like pulling muscle or something like that, never really had any of those. And that's because I always focus on my form first. And of course I do try to still lift heavy, but I make sure I don't compromise my form to that level of injuries about to happen. Keep that in mind. Do not compromise your form over the weights. Please don't do it. Do not, I repeat, do not beat yourself up if you can't make it to the gym. The key is just get back on the horse the following day or the day after if you're doing the 3-day split. If you can't make it Monday, that's totally fine. Push it to Tuesday. If that's the case, you can do it on Tuesday, then do it Tuesday. Then change your workout, do another one on Thursday, and then do one on Saturday if you can. But if you miss Monday and you can only make Wednesday because Tuesday you've kind of scheduled it now for a busy day, then so be it. It is what it is. The key is just to get back on it. Don't beat yourself and say, you know what, I missed Monday, now I'm going to miss the whole week. No, that's going to do way more damage. You miss Monday, cool, it's okay. I'm looking forward to Wednesday. That's the attitude should be. You know, I couldn't make Monday, I'm looking forward to Wednesday now. That is tip number 3. Do not to beat yourself up, guys. I know so many people, as soon as they miss one day, it's like the world just ended. It shouldn't be like that. Just keep it moving. It's the same thing with diet and stuff, you know. If you mess up, keep it moving. On to tomorrow. I had a slip up. It's okay. Let's keep it moving. That's it. That's tip number 3, guys. Do not beat yourself up, please, don't do it. That then leads on to my next point, which is do not compare. We all do it. As humans, it's just human nature to compare ourselves to someone else. Don't compare your beginning to someone's 10 years deep. Like, it doesn't make no sense. You know what I mean? You can look at their physique and be like, you know what? I want something like that in the future. That's what I want to work towards. You know what I mean? Look at how they train, what they eat. You know, everyone's on YouTube now. So you can follow like their lifestyle and things that they do. But again, understand that it's taken them almost 10 years to kind of like, not necessarily master it, but it's taken them a long time to get to the point they are at. So don't just walk into the gym and expect, okay, within 6 months I'm gonna look like that person. It's not gonna happen. Forget about it. What you should strive to, you know, next 6 months I'm gonna better myself. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make those newbie gains, try and eat right, try and keep consistent, try and stay, you know, build a habit, and then obviously then it turns into a discipline. Try and do that first. Always focus on yourself, and don't compare your beginning to someone's 10 years. You never know how deep people are in the gym, you know what I mean? Some people could have been training, let's say 2 years, some people could be training 10, some could be training up to 20, maybe even plus. Don't compare, guys, please. Please. It will mess you up mentally, and that obviously will affect your workouts and your physical and how you're moving, how you carry yourself, because you're always comparing like, oh man, why am I not looking like that person yet, man? I've been training for like 3-4 months. No, I mean, I don't really see any difference. Don't compare, please. Don't do it. We're gonna go more into like the food side. With food, I would advise you to focus on protein, the most out of all the 3 macronutrients: protein, fat, carbs. I would focus mainly on protein, especially if you're doing resistance training the 3 times a week. You want to build muscle, you want to build a nice frame for yourself. Focus on protein, get that protein in. You know, your chicken breast, your fish, your steak, your eggs, nuts, beans, all of this has protein. I would focus on that. And if you can't get it from main foods throughout the day, then obviously get a whey protein. If that doesn't work with your stomach, then maybe get a vegan one. Protein is the building block. This is something I wish I was told more of when I was younger, when I was lifting weights. I knew protein was important, but I didn't know how important it was. Do you know what I mean? Like people used to say, go get that protein in. But they also say, you got to eat the rice, you got to eat the potato, you got to eat the oats. But no one really told me how important it was to get a sufficient amount of protein in it. So I'm saving you guys some time, especially when it comes to building muscle. So yeah, get that protein in. Now you've got your 3 days on lockdown and everything. You're used to going to the gym and everything. Now it's time to get a training program. Now with the training program, again, I don't want to stress you guys. I think the most important thing is get a training program you enjoy and that you can do consistently for a minimum of 8 to 12 weeks. I know some people, they do one thing 1 week and then they do another thing the second week, and then it's very hard to see if you're actually making progress, if you're actually gaining muscle, if you keep switching your program left, right and center. The key is stick to a program for about 8 to 12 weeks, track all the workouts. So there's so many different ways to do this. We use a notepad, which most people do. Like even the gym I go to now, it's a very bodybuilder gym, so everyone's very old school up in there. Everyone has notepads where they write, this is how many sets I did, this is how many reps I did, this is how much weight I used, and they have this book which is just dedicated to that. You can use that, or you can do what I do, because I'm more of a modern day person. I use Excel, which I have on my computer, and I have it on my phone, and I've made like my own training programs where I track, you know, I just put in this how many reps I did, how many sets, and how much weight. So that way, I'm one of those ones with papers and stuff. I might end up losing it and stuff like that. And my phone is always on me as well, so it's very easy to track. Whereas pen and paper, unless it's just stuffed in your gym bag and you don't take it out, then you're okay. But if you do take it out, then you might forget it one day and all that stuff. Whereas your phone, you don't really forget that, do you? Like ever. So yeah, use those, start tracking your workouts, and get a training program that you enjoy and that you can actually stick to for that period of time, 8 to 12 weeks. After the 8 to 12 weeks, if you feel like, you know, I've made good progress and everything, but I'm finding it kind of boring, I want to switch it up a little bit. Switch it up, change it up. You know what I mean? You can do upper, lower, rest, upper, lower, rest. You can do that. So you're doing 4 days a week, or you can do push, pull, leg, rest day, and then do another push-pull leg again. Or you can do push-pull leg, rest, and then you can do upper lower. So it's 5 days a week. There's so many different ways to manipulate and have fun with it. But make sure you ultimately enjoy the training program you choose for yourself, guys. That is tip number 5. Final point, try and find a training partner. This one is not necessary, but it can be very beneficial. Why do I say get a training partner? It's because there's those days where you don't feel like going. We all of us, till this day, out of the week, I think maybe 3-4 days of the week, I don't want to go gym. I don't want to go, but I go because I have to. Therapy session, man. You got to turn up to that therapy session. Get a training partner, because those days where you're not in the mood, you have that training partner to be like, you know what, we're still going. I don't care. I'll meet you there at this time. That's it. It is what it is. And also to help you get that extra 1-2 reps that you normally wouldn't go for by yourself. I'm sure you, if you're not new to this channel, you've seen videos where I've been training with my boy Lee. That's where I really like to push the weights that I'm using to really test out my limits, because when you're by yourself, there's only certain exercises, like isolation exercises, where you can really push yourself. You know what I mean? You don't really need someone to spot you. But when it's like things like shoulder press, bench press, you know, those type of exercises where you need someone to spot you, that's when you can really push your limits with a training partner. You know, they can get you that 1 extra 2 reps, which is still progressive overload, and it really does help you over time. I also noticed that that time that I was training with my brother, 2 other friends, that's the time where I was making crazy gains for like 3-4 months. We was all training together. You know how it is, all boys just training together, hour straight intense training, pushing each other. You know, next up, no, you got 2 more, keep it going, blah, blah, blah. And also, if you're one of those people, you lack that not necessarily motivation, but you lack that little bit of discipline to keep up with your workouts, then a training partner makes sense. For someone like me, I've never really needed a training partner, but I do make the most of it when I do have the option. Like if someone's like, I want to train with you, I'm like, yes, let's do it, because that's the time I know I can push boundaries a little bit. And you know, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it is nice to have a training partner. So yeah, have a training partner. But again, it's not necessary. It's just something I thought, you know what, let me just add it in there. Get yourself a training partner. It does help. And that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Smash the thumbs up. Hopefully you guys get some great tips here, and I wish you the best on your fitness journey. If you have any questions, this channel's here. I'm here for you. Ask me anything in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get a video out to you guys. Alright, I'm out. Peace.